Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. In this video, we're on the topic of can former President Donald Trump flip the purple state of Nevada from blue to red in the 2024 presidential election? Because as we all know, the state of Nevada went to Biden in 2020 by roughly 2.4 percentage points and Hillary Clinton by 2.5 percentage points. Obviously, Trump did not improve on his margin. And also, Nevada hasn't voted for a Republican in the general election specifically since George H.W. Bush back in 2004. So can Trump be the first to do so since 2004 for the Republicans? But before we begin with the video, I do want to mention channel memberships. The link to the channel memberships will be pinned in the comment section down below, or you can find them in the description section, or you can just click the join button on my channel page. Become a member today. We have custom perks and custom emojis. Also, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, meaning we are now on the road to 2,000 subscribers. This is the first milestone of many milestones, so make sure you are subscribed. Now back to the video. As I just mentioned earlier, Donald Trump lost the state of Nevada in 2020 and in 2016 both times, so he has a little bit bad luck in Nevada. And one fact is that he did not improve on his margin in the state of Nevada alone in 2020 compared to 2016. He did not improve on his margin against Joe Biden than he did in 2016. So with that being said, Donald Trump didn't do any better in 2020 and 2016. We've seen no improvements for Donald Trump in Nevada compared to 2016 to 2020. So there was no improvements. And both Clinton and Biden won this state by 2.5 percentage points. When it comes to Donald Trump possibly flipping the state in 2024, which there is a possibility because we are seeing a worse Joe Biden in 2024 than we are in 2020. Number one, main reason why is because he was seen as more of a moderate candidate back in the 2020 election. And also we have seen recent shifts, recent trends favoring Republicans. Futuristic-wise, Nevada is expected to be a Republican state. Basically, Trump relies on two counties in Nevada. Number one is the Reno area, located in northwestern Nevada near Carson City, as you can see on the map. And then Las Vegas area, located in southern Nevada. So when it comes to Las Vegas area, Trump may not have to flip it. Trump could still win the state of Nevada without actually winning Las Vegas, which is, I believe, Clark County. What he should do is peel off some of the support away from Biden into his favor, so Trump doesn't have to win Clark County, which is the Las Vegas area, in order to win the state of Nevada. All he needs to do is just improve on his margin from 2020. If Trump doesn't improve on his margin in Clark County, then he's probably not going to win this state. And what Trump needs to do is get a few more thousand votes, whether it's 10,000 to 20,000 votes in Clark County, get him in closer to win, because Biden won it by 2.5 percentage points. So it's going to take quite a bit for Trump to actually flip this state, and it's not, out of reach. 2.5% is very slim margin. And then obviously the second thing is Trump it's really not an option at this point. Trump, in order for him to win the state of Nevada, he must pick off Reno County. If Trump does not win Reno County in Nevada in 2024, he's most likely not winning this state, because Reno County is more easy to win than Clark County, which is the Vegas area. So if Trump doesn't win Reno, he's definitely not going to win Las Vegas or Clark County. But the first thing for Trump is to flip Reno. And if he's able to flip Reno County and northwestern Nevada, he's probably able, that opens the door for him to possibly, take away some support from Biden in Clark County. So what Reno County does, if Trump wins it, is that it opens up the door for him to possibly take away some support from Biden in Clark County. I'm not saying Trump's going to flip Las Vegas, but if he does win Reno, he's probably going to do better in Las Vegas, making him have a better shot at actually flipping the state of Nevada. But here's the important thing. If Trump does not win Reno County in Nevada in 2024, he's most likely not going to win Nevada. So that's automatically just a fact. If Trump does not win Reno, then he's not going to win Nevada. The one county he should probably focus on the most in Nevada is Reno, if not Clark County as well, in the Las Vegas area, Las Vegas Strip. Republicans see Latino voters, Hispanic voters in Nevada as key to retaking the White House in 2024. Now, in my opinion, my personal opinion, whether Trump wins or does not win Nevada, I don't think it's going to matter because Nevada only has 6 electoral votes. Because Nevada has so much of a small electoral college size, I would say, and only 6 electoral votes, I don't think it's going to be the tipping point state in 2024. Now, that's one thing I disagree with this headline that just came out, I believe, from New York Times, is that Republicans see Latino voters in Nevada as a key to retaking the White House in 2024. Now, there's one thing, there's one true thing about this. It's happening nationwide because basically what the nation is trending in favor of Trump or not. Because if Trump wins Nevada in 2024, it would make sense if he does better in the Rust Belt and probably flips Arizona and Georgia. But the thing is about if Trump loses Nevada, and so if Biden wins Nevada in 2024, it probably gives Biden better chances to win a state like Arizona, to win a state like Wisconsin, or even Pennsylvania. So basically, Nevada is basically momentum. Even though Nevada might not be the tipping point state, it's probably momentum because that's basically how the nation is trending. Because if Nevada flips to Trump, that means the entire nation is trending in Trump's favor, meaning that he's probably winning back the White House. Now, if Nevada goes to Biden, maybe the trends are not going to favor Trump as much as we think, because according to the polls, Trump's winning Nevada by 7 percentage points, which in my opinion is completely not accurate. I don't think that's going to happen because Nevada polling tends to overestimate Republicans, and you saw this in the 2022 midterms. This was another example. Adam Laxalt was expected to do way better, and guess what? He didn't. He lost to Catherine Cortez Masto. So instead of the 7% of polls that have Trump winning it by, I think it would be less, maybe decided by even under a percentage point. That's how close I think the state of Nevada can ultimately get in 2024. Now, if you were to ask me, do I think Nevada could be the tipping point state of basically giving Trump the presidency or giving Biden the presidency, I think not, because like I mentioned earlier, it only has 6 electoral votes, so I don't think that's going to do much. But like I mentioned, what it can do is expose the trends. If Nevada goes to the right, that means the nation is going to the right. If Nevada votes for Biden, that means the nation is probably not going to favor Trump as much as the polls are saying. And in my opinion, I think Wisconsin could ultimately be the tipping point state because it was in 2016. Wisconsin was the one state up in the Rust Belt that handed Trump the presidency. So I think Wisconsin is going to be the tipping point state once again. And one thing I do want to mention, obviously this doesn't have anything to do with Nevada, but if you were to ask me, what's the number one state that will help Trump the most get to 270 electoral votes? And I think that's Arizona, and I just previously made a video on that. If Trump wins Arizona, he has a great chance at winning back the presidency, winning back the White House. Now, the thing is, if Trump does not win Arizona, and if Biden wins Arizona again, that means it makes it tremendously hard for Trump to get to 270. In my opinion, Arizona is similar to Nevada. I think wherever Arizona leans in 2024, it basically speaks for the entire nation. It basically shows you the trends, because if Arizona goes to Biden in 2024, that basically goes to show you that the nation is trending in favor of Biden. And if Arizona goes to Trump, that means nationwide it's going to help Trump in the long run, and especially in the Rust Belt. Now, if Trump loses Arizona, his only chance is through the Rust Belt, and I think it just gets harder and even harder because, in my opinion, I think Biden has a good chance at winning back Pennsylvania. I know he only won it by 1 percentage point. But let's get back to this headline and on the topic of this video. Hispanic voters in Nevada are very different from Hispanic voters in Florida. They're very different from each state that has Hispanic, voter groups, voter blocks. They're different. They don't tend to vote the same way, because if you were to ask me, do Hispanics of California vote the same as Florida, I would tell you no. Obviously, Hispanics of Florida favor Republicans, while, Hispanics of California favor Democrats. So each type of Hispanic group or minority group votes differently depending on the state. Like I just mentioned, California, Hispanics favor Democrats. Florida favors Republicans because you have these Cubans. Meanwhile, in California, you won't see as much Cubans. So with that being said, when it comes to Nevada specifically, Nevada is very different. I would say probably similar to Arizona. Nevada is more similar to Arizona when it comes to Latino voters than the state of Florida. I think Florida is pretty much this own thing. And there has been polls saying that Donald Trump has a great chance at actually winning over the majority of Hispanic voters. He just recently tied in an NBC poll with Hispanics, 40% for Trump and 40% for Biden. And back in 2020, Hispanics favored Biden by 2/3 of the vote. They favored him by roughly 66 percentage points. Trump is able to do better with the Hispanic voters, which in my opinion, he probably is going to do better and improve on his margin with minorities than he did in 2020, including African Americans, specifically in the state of Georgia. So if Donald Trump is able to overperform among minorities like African Americans, like Hispanics, like Asian Americans, then I think Trump has a good shot at actually winning back the White House, flipping a few states, and maybe even winning the popular vote, which is a different story. So yes, when it comes to Latino voters or Hispanic voters in the state of Nevada alone specifically, it's going to be key for Trump to win the state of Nevada. It's going to be very key. If Trump is able to improve on his margin with, Hispanics, which I think he is going to, I think he has a great chance of flipping Nevada. And let's take a look at recent polls. Recent polls have suggested that polling averages actually have Trump winning Nevada by roughly 2 percentage points. And then you take a look at the projected margin when you factor in a bunch of things like, for example, betting markets and expert ratings. That margin goes down and is closer, and Trump's only up by 1% instead of 2%, which is what the polling averages are suggesting. And betting markets are suggesting that Biden actually wins Nevada by roughly 2 percentage points. So it's kind of split here, actually. It doesn't really favor Trump that much. And then expert ratings actually has a complete toss of Biden only wins by under percentage point of 0.2 percentage point. And then, in my opinion, the outlier polling suggests that Trump's going to win it by 7%, which I think is just completely just far off. If Trump were to win back the state of Nevada in 2024, he would probably win it by under a percentage point. I think it can be within 1%, and same thing goes for Biden. I think no matter who the winner is at the end of the day in Nevada, whether it's Trump or Biden, that winner is going to win it by under 1%. That's how polarized I think the state is, and that's how close I think it will be. Nevada will be decided possibly by within 10,000 votes, or maybe even 20,000 votes. This is considered a tilt margin for Donald Trump, and that's what the polls are suggesting. The polls think that Nevada will be a close race, but obviously when you factor in those outlier polls that are Republican-funded, Republican-leaning type of pollsters, they get more not accurate, and they just have these crazy numbers for Trump, which in my opinion, I don't think is going to win it by over 5%, which is what some polls are suggesting. I think this would be more accurate, probably within 1 percentage point. So to answer the question for the title of this video, can former President Donald Trump possibly flip back the state of Nevada in 2024? The answer to that question is he definitely can, and it's definitely up for grabs for Trump. And if Biden does somehow retain the state of Nevada in 2024, I won't be surprised. And if Biden does win Nevada in 2024, it doesn't mean he automatically wins. Trump may still have a shot, but it just gets harder for Trump to win back the White House if Biden wins Nevada in 2024. Now, Trump can still lose Nevada and still win the election because he did that in 2016. He did exactly that. Trump did not win Nevada in 2016, but he still won the general election. So, it's not the end of the world if Trump does not win Nevada. He can still win through the Rust Belt like Wisconsin. He can still win Arizona, but it just gets harder. And then he can win Georgia, which I think Georgia will probably be the easiest flip for Donald Trump. I also made a video on that as well. So here are the 3 most important things, 3 most key things for Donald Trump to flip Nevada in 2024. Number 1 is to flip Reno County. If he's able to flip Reno County, meaning number 2, he's able to do better in Clark County. And if he's able to do better in Clark County, then he probably has a decent shot at winning this state. He's going to need more support. And then number 3 is that, Latino voters, Hispanics, if Trump can improve among minorities in Nevada, then I think he has a good shot at actually flipping the state for the first time since George H.W. Bush in 2004. And if you take a look at the past recent elections in the state of Nevada, going back, I believe, to 1970s or something like that, Nevada has voted, they voted in a specific trend, and it's been consistent. They voted Republicans in the general election for 4 times, 4 straight elections, and then it flipped to Democrats for 4 straight elections, and then it went to Republicans for 2 straight elections, and then it flipped to Democrats for 2 straight elections. And then what do you know? The trend is repeating itself. To Democrats most recently in the 2000s by 4 straight elections. and you go back to 1970s and went to Republicans for 4 straight elections. So it's gonna keep going in that pattern. Meaning, when there's a 4 in the year, that means Republicans are probably gonna win this. Because back in 2004, what do you know? Republican George H.W. Bush won this. And we're talking about 2024. There's going to be another 4. If you see a 4 in the year, that means it's good news for Republicans when we're talking about Nevada. And there's a 4 this year, just like how there was a 4 in 2004. That's pretty much a stupid coincidence, but I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. Let me know what your thoughts on that. Because you get it, 2004 went to Republicans, and then 2024 it has a 4 in it, and then every time there's no 4 in the year or in the date, it just gets Democrats get lucky. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Do you think Donald Trump can flip Nevada in 2024? And do you think he can still win the presidency if he loses Nevada? Because in my opinion, I don't think Nevada is a must-win for Donald Trump, right? He can still win the election without winning Nevada like he did in 2016. So there you guys go. One last final reminder before I end up the video is we have channel memberships. The link to them will be pinned in the comment section down below, or you can find them in the description section, or you can just click the join button on my channel page. Become a member today. We have custom perks and custom emojis. And also, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you subscribe as we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you, everyone.